Yo, peace everybody, peace and blessings to you all. Augustus Kane coming back at you with another video. And yes, I know it's been a while, it's been a while since then. Well, okay. Feel me? But let me get back to the Polight situation, right? I did a video just not a while ago. But here's this. There's DNA samples, right? There's DNA samples, and DNA doesn't lie because there are samples of evidence that Polight had some physically sexual intercourses, of contact, sexual contact, and physically sexual intercourses with this 14-year-old teenager. And I believe that teenager is one of his so-called wives. I believe one of his so-called wives or girlfriends, whatever the hell you want to call it, whatever the hell I put it. I mean, I'm just going to put it like that. I believe it's one of his so-called, his girlfriends or so-called wives. But anyway, he's only innocent until he's being proven guilty. But we all know he's guilty. And when I first heard about this, Zion Lex, the one that put that out, Zion Lex. So, people, DNA, there's evidence. DNA doesn't lie. DNA evidence doesn't lie because there are evidence. There are samples of evidence that he had physically sexual intercourses with this minder. And I don't know how far this case is going. I believe there's a court date is set. But with that being said, I'm going to say is this. I'm going to end on this. The conscious community, the so-called conscious community is over. Sarnetta team is over. Okay, Sarnetta, I believe Sarnetta knew about this because Sarnetta and Polight, like I said in my first video, they've been rocking together since the beginning of time of day one when Polight had all these debates with Sarah Sunsetti and Malik Zulu Shabazz and Tazariak and all these other Hebrew Israelite organization, all these Hebrew Israelite camps out there. You know, Polight has been in debates with. I mean, that fake debate he had with the rabbi, it was nothing but entertainment. And, you know, but after that debate with the rabbi, he went and exposed the hell out of Polight himself. I mean, he exposed the hell out of the so-called conscious community, the rabbi Harry Rosenberg. And this is other things he could have done instead of going in there with the sweet softness. But Harry Rosenberg, he could have done more than that because I was hoping that he would crush the fuck out of my brother Polight. But you know, that debate was entertainment. I mean, Polight, all he did was like I said, all he did was embrace his status and his brand, just like the rest of the other so-called conscious community people are doing. I'm not going to say the names because I don't have nothing against them, but I mean, I never heard about neither of them messing with any child. I only heard about Polight. So, like I being said, you know, Sarnetta knew about this. Sarnetta knew Polight has been phony. Sarnetta knew all the schemes, all the scammings, all the fraudulence going on. Sarnetta knew about these things, you know, and I know Sarnetta, you know, he had a piece of the cut, he had a piece of the cut of the slice of the pie when this was going on, and you know, Sarnetta, he knew what Polight was doing in the community, and just like, you know, there's another scheme, just like Shim. I mean, he put that FOP in them. They done expose the conscious community, so-called conscious community, FOP in them, FOPE, Zion Lex, and a whole bunch of other people. All they got now is Garfield, and he's still attacking the Hebrew Israelites. I have not heard not one statement against his allegations with Brother Polight. But shout out to Garfield. There's nothing against Garfield. Garfield is a lightweight. His book is a lightweight, but I have nothing against Garfield. You know, I salute to Garfield and I salute to his work. But his book is just an opinion, but it's time to talk about the serious stuff is going on in the community. But with that being said, a lot of you people, y'all knew what Polight was. Y'all knew what he was. Y'all knew what Polight was doing. Y'all knew what he was doing, and neither of you, nobody said anything. I mean, from the beginning, I seen him in person at the Kim on trial debate. He was scheming the hell out of the audience. I seen that shit. I mean, just so you know that this guy Polight, he's no good, man. He's no good. He's nothing but a worthless, low-life piece of junk. So I'm going to end on this. Augustus Kane coming back at you once again with another video. Peace, bless to you all, salute, and last but not least, Ja.